welcome to Hot Seat, the show where we tackle hot questions with even hotter food. My name is Maya Pack.
And I'm Jenla Bastide.
And we're going to be your co-hosts today. This meal is sponsored by Hanlon Tea Room in Cheeto Hills. And today joining us in the hot seat are our very own senior GLCs, Mrs. Zimmerman and Mr. Natividad.
We're a little nervous.
Don't worry, we're going to ease into the spice. So starting off, we're going to do the first level.
Oh boy. Well, it does have a kick. That makes me really nervous for the next three.
Let's get a sense of who you guys are. What were your guys' college admissions and education journey like?
Out of high school, I was applying to UCs and Cal States mainly, and was accepted into Santa Barbara as one of my schools, and I knew that's where I wanted to go.
My journey was a little different because I was a volleyball player. So I was looking for scholarship and an ability to play volleyball in college, which I did. I ended up at the University of Laverne playing volleyball, and it was the best experience to be able to play for 4 years.
Moving on, I guess we can try our next level.
Seems to be creeping up right now, so.
It's kind of building, right?
Yeah.
So what are some of the benefits and disadvantages of attending a four-year college?
When you find that connection to your school, that's a huge advantage because it really helps you integrate into your classes, meeting new people, getting involved in different clubs or organizations.
But then there's advantages to community college as well. I mean, the cost benefit of attending a 2-year community college and then transferring into university is huge.
If students do not know what major they want to pursue when they're applying, what would you recommend for them?
Yeah, there's a lot of talk about this. There is no shame in going undeclared. If you do not know what major you want, then you need to go explore.
How can students effectively approach student loan debt?
Here's a school you really want to go to, you're set on going to it, but are you willing to maybe walk away with a good amount of student loan debt? It never hurts to reach out to the financial aid office as well to see if there's anything else that can be done that maybe wasn't considered the first time around.
Okay, let's move on to our third level.
That was very similar to the first one.
There are some aspects of the college application that students focus on more than others. Let's clear up some of the misconceptions. So for the first question, how does volunteer hours affect your application? And does having not a very little amount negatively impact a student?
What volunteering does, what joining a club does, is it shows another side of the student. These are opportunities for all of you to really kind of highlight things that you're passionate about. If you're able to really speak to why you joined this club, and not because you wanted to get a ton of hours in, I think that's really what's going to speak to universities.
But the rest of it is what did that experience give to you, and who are you after that experience? Who are you in the world?
So do letter of recommendations really matter, and what purpose do they hold?
We ask that at these dang colleges all the time. Do you really read our letters of recommendation? They say yes. Yes, they do, because it tells a story.
Let's move on to our last level.
Okay, about we're spicy. That one's continuing on.
Yeah, so as the year comes to close, some students were wondering what kind of time commitment do letters of recommendation entail? And more specifically, like, how much sleep do you get?
We say let's put on the long side, a couple hours a student. So we have a whole school report we have to do. We have the letter to do. Then we have to upload, combine, put it all in the Common App. So we'll put 2 hours on a student. We say let's put on the long side, a couple hours a student. So we have a whole school report we have to do. We have the letter to do. Then we have to upload, combine, put it all in.
It's kind of like what we're always telling students, like take it a day at a time, and we're telling ourselves the same thing.
Circling back to our senior class, what are you most proud of our senior class for?
Gosh, you guys, I can't even, the way we started, it still brings us to tears. The way we started at home and not getting to meet you guys, not being able to be with you guys for a whole year was heartbreaking. And then we come back and we're a whole year in masks. It's been really difficult to have that experience when we cherish freshman year so much with getting to know new students and getting people onto campus and making them feel comfortable. And so that just broke our hearts. So how proud are we of you guys? right now. It's amazing. Going into senior year with the journey you guys have had through Diamond Bar, it finally feels like, oh my gosh, we're here together. We are finally here, class of 2024, united and feeling together.
I think resilience, like that word just stands out to me, and all that you've had to go through, just like Ms. Zimmerman said, all that we're going through together. For me personally, I'm just so looking forward to all the moments with you guys throughout this year.
Our last question is, what is one piece of advice you have for your seniors that are going through the application process right now?
And exhale. It'll be okay. It is okay. It's okay to not feel great when that first initial response comes through if it's not what you wanted. But then you step up and you go to the next one.
It's like things are meant to happen for a reason, right? We're meant to have certain struggles in life that make us into hopefully a better person if we choose to look at it that way. And so it's really just learning from it all and knowing that you're going to end up in a great place. No matter what school you end up at, no matter what you end up doing next year, it really is how we look at things and how we choose to try to feel about those things once we've gotten through the mourning process.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Good question.
We hope you enjoyed our spread.
Can I stick around and finish it?
Yes, of course, please.
All right, yeah.